Welcome back, everyone. So, we're finally gonna make some copper. Just enough for the pickaxe and the hammer. Go ahead and heat this up. Throw that on our offhand so we can pick it up. Probably don't have to use all this peat, but I want to get it at least to 900 first. And then start using the charcoal. Or at least as close to 900 as I can get it. Yeah, I ended up finally making that last basket with the cattails. I ended up ripping up all these over here because they were growing too. And then I made a reed chest, which I currently have on my back. That's the one that I think I'm just going to travel with. And then we're going to replant all these kind of in their own little section. So that way it's easier to chop them down in the rows. Hopefully this doesn't take too much charcoal, which I mean we can make more, but been a little bit since I've made copper, so can't really remember how many pieces of charcoal it usually goes. Maybe the rest of this. And also, the Patreon page should be live. Unless I did something wrong with it. But it should be up and running. In case anyone's into that. I mean, you don't have to. It's mostly just, at least for now, get like a day access to see the videos before they go live on YouTube. Yeah, let's go ahead and make that. And then I'm going to start with the ends of the videos having a little credit section for those who wish to be credited, which pretty much just anyone on the Patreon list can be credited. And then if you ever decide that you don't want to be, then I can take the name off. And I don't really feel like having where, oh, you paid for it and now you don't want to pay for it, your name can never be on the list. I kind of feel like if you've paid once, your name should be on that list. Unless you choose not to have it on there. Okay, so that's done. Let's go ahead and just set this somewhere in here. Wherever there's a spot. Yeah, we go ahead and just let that go. And I'm starving again. Go ahead and eat that, because that, along with this, is going to go bad soon. Also, if you'll notice, yeah, don't get too close to fire. I put dirt here because I was seeing that having air blocks underneath here might be the reason why none of this is growing. Let's go ahead and really quick make a tool rack. I'll go ahead and throw that on there. So I put some dirt blocks underneath of it. And this stuff is already starting to grow, at least the stuff that has dirt underneath of it. So I will, at least for now, probably have to put dirt underneath all these blocks to get them to grow. maybe expand the base a little bit so that way this middle part can be all farmland. Oh, nope, don't want the hook, I want the fish. So let's go ahead and pick up this fish. We can put this charcoal away. Any fish in here? Nope. Go ahead and put the fish away because we're waiting on this to cool down, and then we'll plant these cattails. That doesn't have anything. Might as well reset those torches. And we got the one down here. And then once that stuff cools, we'll make the tools, go over there, start chopping into that copper. 3 days, 5 days. See what all in here is gonna go. So this is gonna go bad soon. So I should probably get to that. Actually, we could probably just let that rot because I do want to start saving up some rot so that way we can make some high fertility soil. Yeah, we can just let that rot because we got some right there. Okay, reset this torch. And then these almost cooled, or no? Nah. So some of these berries are almost done too, which I'll probably just have most of these berries rot for high fertility soil. I mean, I'll eat as many as I can to save the rest of my better food for later on. But I'll probably let a majority of that become rot so we can get better crops. Go ahead and get a shovel so we can make a new spot for the cattails while we're waiting on the copper to cool. And it doesn't really matter the soil, but let's just try to stick to... Actually, nah, it doesn't matter at all. We'll just, whatever soil we put it in. I'll probably put it like over here in rows. We got 36 of them to plant. And then Sunbun was asking about, or commenting about, why I was using fence posts to stand on instead of just packed dirt, which both basically give you the same benefit of being able to tower up. I just think the only real difference is with dirt, you have more of a hitbox, whereas the fence, it's more narrower, so you have less of a hitbox. But I'll probably just stick to, if I have to use towers like that, I'll just stick to dirt in the future since it's usually quicker to break down. And plus, I should be carrying dirt on me all the times anyway, so. Let's stick to this side over here since it's shallower over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So 12 and 12 would be 24. Yeah, so 3 rows of 12. And then I think I'll come out during the nighttime and get all these. Oh, I forgot those two spawn differently. Get these trees trimmed down. Don't really need to do a whole bunch of that on camera. And we'll just do like that, so that way if I get more I can always extend this. And then we'll have to see how many we have at home. Oh, that's already spoiled. I forgot to eat it. We'll have to see how many cattails I still have at home, because I think I might be able to make something with it, with what I got at home plus the 2. Might be able to make some rope to store that up. And now we'll have these all in a nice little pile. Instead of all scattered around. That was from this island plus that other island that we recently went to. Alright, is this stuff cooled enough? Yep. There we go. Finally in the copper age. Like I said the last video, I mean, I probably, if I wasn't kind of taking my time and exploring a lot, I probably could add copper way sooner. Let's get these fish really quick. No, not the hook. Fish. And then let's go ahead and swap that for the shovel. Shovel, we'll go ahead and just leave that here. The fish we can just leave on us for right now. It shouldn't spoil already. But let's go get this copper. See how much we can get out of it. then we'll have to remember to go that way to get the rest of that surface copper by those wolves, along with the copper that we've seen that was sticking out a couple episodes, well, a lot of episodes ago now. The other thing I need to look for is the quern. So granite, andesite. Yep. So we should be able to make that too. So let's go ahead and mine this out. Get the 4 blocks of this rock buried white that we need to make the quern. And then we can start making bread now, since we got the red clay recently. Go ahead and make an oven. And then instead of making like fish soup, we can probably start making pies with them. That way it'll last a lot longer. And then the first thing that I'll need to do with all of this copper is, of course, an anvil. But I'm also gonna want a saw and a prospecting pick. A scythe I know I can make, but I don't really think I need a scythe right now. We don't really have like a big crop field that we'll need a scythe for. Which, yeah, would probably help once those cattails get regrown, but I don't know how often we'll come across copper or any metals after this, so kind of need to be picky on what I use it on. I would really like to use some on a set of armor, though. But I still haven't decided. First, let's see how much we can get out of all this. Yeah, it feels so weird having a pickaxe now, after going so long without it. And we'll be able to extend our cellar if we need to. Which I do need to go out and get a bunch of that blue clay. I mean, I can use red clay for it, but I want to save red clay for the very few things that you need red clay for. But I want to go out and use or get as much blue clay as I can, so that way I can make storage vessels. Get a max size cellar. Just fill as much of that with storage vessels as I can. Which I can always have more than one cellar. But for now, just the one will do. Go ahead and get these little bits. Oh, there's another one. So I got more heading down here. Nope. Now when I get the prospecting pick, I can always dig into this and see if there's anything else here. Because I might have missed some, or there might be a little bit hiding, but I don't want to waste a bunch of this just to dig around and not be able to find any more. Let's go ahead and get the stones that we need. There's 2, and I think we need... yeah, we need 4 of them. How much copper did we get? So we got a full stack of 4, which do 15 units of copper each. Actually, we got a stack and plus 20. So let's go use the hammer and break that up. Actually, let's get this made. This rye matures, we get more bread from that. And we'll check to see how these crops are doing, because I think I'm just gonna have to put... is it raining over there? Or is that the wind? I think it's just the wind with the little skipping particles. We'll see how these crops are doing now that we've put dirt underneath. Yeah, stage 3 already for that one. So yeah, we're definitely going to need to put dirt underneath to get all this. And then once this is grown, we'll move it somewhere else, but I'm really glad we're finally starting to get this to start growing. I'll need to water it probably at night. Okay, so hammer, that's right here. There we go. That's definitely enough for the, what's it called? The anvil. So where to put that? So 900, and then we still got enough to make almost, so we're 8 short of being able to make 2, 4, 6, or 1, 2 through 4. So we're almost enough to make another 4 ignits or whatever they're called. I guess I should have grabbed that fish while I'm here. And we'll set that down. which, yeah, we don't have enough for pretty much anything to build with the cattails. Let's go ahead and put all these fish away. Anything in there? Nope. Might as well grab this mold while I'm here. I'll probably grab some of this grain. Rye grain. I forgot we got 14 copper in here. Probably just blow through all these berries. So that way we can keep this up without having to cook more meals for the next couple days. That won't last for the rest of today. Let's grab some more charcoal. Grab the rest of this peat. I don't have any more firewood, do I? Nope, got it right there. Let's probably eat the rest of that axe. Nope. And then I'm going to cook the rest of this copper so that we can fill. Let's go ahead and set it up against this wall. Go ahead and fill that, and then I'm gonna make some bread, probably pan this, and then I will see you guys in the next one.